Wherever you plant your heart, wherever you make your art, class is in session, Mrs. Scribbles.
Hey friends, my name is Miss Scribbles and class is in session. Hey guys, we're gonna do a Thai floating market today. The first thing you're gonna do is an oval. It's gonna be kind of turned to the side, so make sure you watch that on your page. From each side of the oval, I want you to do an even bigger oval. Now from where you took that bigger oval from the little oval, I want you to do two little squiggles down. They're gonna barely have a curve to them. This is gonna create your straw tie hat. I absolutely love these hats, and so many people wear them because the sun is so bright and beautiful here. Do some lines down and cross right across those. It's gonna give us that straw look that we're looking for. A few details around the rim of the hat, and it's going to feel really, really authentically Thai. From the outside of that bigger oval, we're gonna pull a line all the way down to give our little floating market driver a shoulder. Underneath that, I want you to do a smiley face that comes all the way up on the right side. That's gonna be his little arm that will be holding the oar so he can float around and sell all of his veggies. On the right side, you're gonna pull his other shoulder down and give him a little smiley for where he's sitting in his little boat. He looks so great already. Let's give him an oar. This is how he's gonna get around the river and sell all of his veggies. While I don't personally buy my veggies from a boat, I wish I did because I think that this is so unique to Thai culture. A lot of countries in Southeast Asia have these. They're called floating markets, where boats will float around and try to sell vegetables that are fresh from their garden. They can sell other things too. They sell fruit. A lot of times they'll sell things for tourists. Maybe even a drink, some rice. The options are unlimited for these. Okay, once we've got our oar, we're gonna do the front of the boat. And we're gonna pull that actually around the backside of our little man as well. The back of the boat is gonna be squared off while the front comes to more of a point. Do you guys see that? Awesome. We're doing a really good job. On the front of the boat, I want you to pull a line down and match that line. Do you see how I'm going right next to that line? Make sure your distance is equal as you go around, and don't go over your oar. All the way down, yep, and you're gonna do a straight line right there. Perfect. We're gonna do the same coming from the back of the boat. Good job. These boats are usually made from wood. Okay, I just created the back of the boat. I think it's looking really good. Now on this one, I'm actually not gonna draw the bottom of the boat. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some waves that come in. Floating markets aren't usually on the ocean. They're usually in these little canals in Thailand. So we're gonna do just some easy water. All around him. Our perspective is kind of from the top of this boat. So it's okay to put the water below him and on the side of him and all around him, really. Wow, that's looking awesome, guys. I love adding the water to it. It just makes it feel so real. Okay, so these guys are out in the river so that they can sell things. So let's put some baskets inside his boat and fill it with all the fruits and vegetables that we can think of. What is your favorite vegetable? What about fruit? Do you guys like fruit? I absolutely love bananas, and the bananas in Thailand are absolutely unreal. They are the best bananas I've had in my life. So I did 3 baskets in the front. Let's do 2 baskets in the back. These guys fill their boats with so many things, so you can do as many baskets as you would like. On the inside, I'm going to add just some circles. These can be limes, oranges, apples, anything you want. Whatever you want your little man in his floating market boat to sell, you can throw into these baskets. I'm going to do small circles and big circles and ovals, so feel free to get creative at this time. You can also look up a photo of a floating market online with the help of an adult. That may give you some ideas of what to put in these baskets and what Thai people love to eat and buy and grow. I'm just adding circles to these baskets. Some of them are in front, some of them are in back. It doesn't have to be perfect, so just go for it. Okay, I've filled my baskets. Let's add a little bench for this guy to sit on. Sometimes there's benches in the boat. A lot of times they'll put their own chair in the boat, which I think is awesome. Doing that smile on the bottom of those baskets is going to give them that 3D effect, making you feel like, wow, this guy is really carrying baskets around, selling vegetables in this river. If you've never seen this before, add it to your bucket list. It is so, so awesome. The final thing I'm going to do is add some really simple details to this boat, like a line on the top part to show the edge of the boat. Even giving it some extra vegetables around the outside of the baskets. I bet all the fruit doesn't stay in these baskets. I feel like it probably falls out. So I'm going to add some extra details just like that. I'm going to make the front look like it's wood and the back too. So just keep watching, look at the details that I add, and if you have any changes, you make it your own. That's what I love about art, is it's unique to every single person. It's looking awesome, guys. Keep going.
Friends, you did a great job. Let's add some color now.
is in session. Mrs. Scribbles, Mrs. Scribbles.